Cmmg makes a line of AR pistols called the Banshee. You can get them in 3 different versions, the 100, 200, and 300. As you go up in the number, you simply get more bells and whistles. They offer the Banshee in approximately 17 different calibers, if my count is correct. Now, I'm going to compare the 9mm versus the 45 ACP. Check this out. See what you think. I'm Drew from Beyond Seclusion, bringing you the reviews directly here to Gun.Deals. Now, real quick, if you're not familiar with Gun.Deals, they're a website where you can go and share and find the best gun-related deals available for purchase online or in retail stores. It's awesome, guys. You just type in the gun or the product you are looking for in the search, and it'll show you everything that has been posted from any user, company, or website. Gun.Deals does not sell firearms or anything else. They simply browse and search the web for the best deals, saving you a ton of time. They add nothing to the cost of the product. In fact, they simply redirect you to the website with the best deals. It's genius. I love it. Cmmg has a stellar reputation for making some of the best guns. Now, with that said, the MSRP is not for those looking for the cheap. You get what you pay for when it comes to Cmmg. You'll have to decide if it's worth the coin for you. Now, I own both Banshees 300 Mark IV in the 9 and the 45. And I love them both for several reasons. I have found them to be extremely reliable, accurate enough that with these guys, I can consistently bang the steel down there at 100 yards, and most of all, the low recoil thanks to their radial delayed blowback design. If you're looking for a small, lightweight, compact Cqb gun, you really should consider the 9 and the 45. I know there's a lot of other calibers out there. A lot of them you guys are huge fans of. Big reason that I'm going with the 9 and the 45 is simply the availability of the ammo, the cost, and the variety of the loads that we can get in these two calibers. I like to try to stick to military calibers. That way I can always get my hands on military surplus. Now, with that said, I'm going to use some of my previous reviews to decrease my consumption of ammo in the current shortage. There's absolutely no way I'm going to be able to put as many rounds downrange as I did when I did the original reviews. Let's start with my 9mm. Okay, so this is my 300 Mark IV. Let's just take a quick look at the specs and tech and an up close and show you all the different features. So this is my Cmmg Banshee, the 9mm. Now this is the conversion unit, which actually this is a 5.56 or a regular AR lower, which is why I got this. It comes with the mags that accept the 9mm, and I like this, A, because they load really easy. We can get a dedicated Glock lower, but the reason I went with this is then I can switch uppers, and then I've got a Cmmg lower that I can use for any of the traditional calibers for an AR. Everything else is going to be a sort of standard with the Banshee. It's got one of the smallest folding collapsible arm braces that I found. The buffer tube's just a little bit shorter than any that I've seen. They come with ambidextrous sling clip. The trigger that comes in it, that's not this. This is a Fostech, but it's a really nice trigger. It's got ambidextrous safety. Up here, we have a built-in hand stop, which is really nice with something short like this. Now, this is my final version, and I'll cover these items. You know, they're my mag pull pop-ups, I've got a Sig Romeo 5 on there, and then I've got a Tandem Cross Game Changer Pro muzzle brake, which really makes a difference when you're doing rapid shooting. And then of course we have our ambidextrous charging handle, which comes standard with all 300 versions. Nice. This is how it's shot right out of the box. I've got a Sig Romeo 5 that's just sitting on the, the shelf of spare parts. So when a gun comes into review, I toss this on there. I don't even remember what it was on. I toss it on. I fire, I think, 5 rounds. You got to check this out. Guys, I'm not kidding. I'm not making this up. This is 50 yards, and I just simply stuck the Sig Romeo 5 on. That is awesome. 50 yards with a, 5-inch barrel. So after that, I've got to fire more. That's like a sign that I'm supposed to do more shooting today. Got to get some more ammo. This mag, I love it. Unlike the Glock, which is great because of the availability of Glock mags, this thing loads so easy. They just simply push straight down. You don't need a loader for this. It's awesome. There's just no recoil on that. That thing has no recoil. We're gonna do a slow-mo here at 50 yards. At 50 yards here, let's see how fast we can get them on target. And that's with the standard trigger that comes with it. That was Wolf Military Classic. Whoa. Let's reach across the pond here, see if we can do 200. Hey, bud. Guys, it doesn't get any better than that. Cmmg. Okay, so you can't complain right out of the box. Was able to do that. Now this is what I was able to do with this after I added a few of those extras. Check this out. So what is most guys' fantasy? Menage a trois. Cmmg. Fostech Echo Trigger. Tandem Cross Game Pro muzzle comp. That was a fantasy come true. What'd you think of that menage a trois? Was it as good for you as it was for me? That was good for me. Okay, the last thing I want to test here is my 147 grain flat nose. Let's just see how that does. Works great. Perfect. Just when we thought it couldn't get any better. That was better. Let's see if we can top that with the 147 grain. Maybe it'll be a little quieter. Yeah, okay, that was impressive. But now some of you are thinking, I want more punch, I want more stopping power than the 9mm. Now, I love the 9mm, but I gotta say, I was curious what I could do with this because I like to shoot subsonic with my suppressors, and I just had to see what I could do with the 45. Let's check it out, specs and tech. One of the things that I really like with the Cmmg Banshees is their delayed radial blowback on the BCG. I'll show you that later in the video, but it significantly decreases perceived recoil, allows you to keep this 45 ACP on target even with rapid fire. Okay, so really no difference than the 9 other than this one's dedicated Glock mags. I don't have as many bells and whistles. I do, however, have the Fostech trigger in it. But before we get to that, let's see how it does out of the box. So this is what we're looking at for our 50 yards with a red dot. Here's what we got. This was the first group. This is the CCI, the Federal Bulk Pack that I got last fall. Then we go the PMC Bronze. That's a pretty decent group. I was real happy with that. And then we go the Spear, and yeah, no, I'm not real happy with that. And then we go the Federal, and again, that's a nice size group. Okay, so at 50 yards, shooting 45 ACP out of a 5-inch barrel with a red dot, I'd say that's pretty satisfactory. I'd say that's as accurate as we're going to get with a 45. That'll be the first 45, regardless of the length of the barrel. That's the best group that I've got, and I've shot several with 16-inch barrels, and actually did not get that good of groups, and that's why I got rid of them. Like my Chris, I never got a group like that, regardless of the optic that I was putting on it. Okay, it's entirely too much fun here. I want to see it got it zeroed, I think, pretty good with a CCI bulk pack. Let's just go here for 100 yards and see how we do. Yeah. Okay, so I got. Boy, that's quiet.
If you notice, I'm using a squeeze bag. B does not sting me.
Gold medal match, federal, yesterday without the suppressor. And that's my federal gold medal match with the suppressor. Just for reference, palm, 45 ACP at 50 yards with a red dot. I am happy. That is the best I've ever gotten with any 45 carbine, pistol, you know, whatever you want to call it. So got another nice day out here. Got the Cmmg 45 Banshee. This thing is awesome. I got my can on here. I got a rugged. This thing is crazy, stupid, quiet with a can. You don't have to have a can, but man, if you have one, and if you get this, you're gonna want a can. Let's have a little fun here at 50, then we're gonna reach out to 100. That works. I love this. I love it. Let's try 100. You get ahead, you get pulling faster with the trigger, and you're actually hearing, you're pulling the trigger and you're hearing the ding, but that's from the previous shot. That's awesome at 100 yards. Okay, so we're down here up close. I'm absolutely loving this gun. Loving it. With the can, if you don't have a can, you're gonna want a can after this. This thing is awesome. I've shot several 45 ACP carbines, and they all have a pretty stiff recoil. This does not. It feels like or less the 9 because of the bolt that they have in it. It's awesome. Okay, no surprise. Shoots like a hot knife through butter. Can it get better? Oh yeah. Check this out. To finish off the video with this Cmmg Banshee, the 45, I took a Fostech Echo trigger and put it in here, and we're gonna see if we can have some serious fun. I've got that was amazingly controllable for a 45. That actually, that just blows me away. That was way too much fun. Got to do it again. The manageability, the controllability of this is ridiculous. I mean, if you're looking for an SHTF weapon, you might want to consider this. 200 yards is really pushing it. I'm aiming about 5 feet above it. I hit it twice. It's moving really slow. I did get a chance to go hunting with it. Check this out. Oh, you know, 45 ACP plus P, awesome close range hunting. So I wanted to test some hunting rounds. That doesn't necessarily look great, but at 50 yards, you know, here's some of the groups that I was getting with self-defense ammo. You know, here's some Hornady plus P. I got some Spear Gold Dot right here. This is back. Oh, and for those that get their panties in a wad about the Bobcat, it had been eating my chickens and ducks for some time, and I'd been looking for her. Score. Not to mention, she shouldn't have been chasing my deer to boot.
Burp. Burp. They're going. It's recording.
Well, so the Cmmg Banshee, I gotta say, rocks. There you have it. It is what it is. You decide what you think. I hope you enjoyed the video, found it helpful. If so, help support my channel. Come check me out on YouTube under Beyond Seclusion. Until next time here on Gun.Deals, happy shooting, educate our young people to shooting and gun safety, and be a safe and responsible gun owner.